I bought my first painting at the age of 16. And from an artist, she was doing door-to-door soliciting to sell her works, watercolors. And I was 16, I was a paper boy, so I had some money to spend, not a lot, and I wrote her 5 checks of $50, and that was the very first work I acquired when I was 16. Andy Warhol himself surrounded himself at home with early 19th century American furniture. His living room, dining room, and all the, the reception rooms were very much like this, late 18th, early 19th century, except his furniture were American or English. Mine is French. So yeah, I guess there's a something that links us in terms of taste, and no wonder I can appreciate his work so much. Andy Warhol's work is as if he's holding a mirror to you, to the society, the consumerism society we live in. And this is probably the reason why he was accused of doing commercial art in the 60s. But what he was only doing is reflecting what the American society was experiencing in terms of lifestyle. And it took art historians quite some time after he died in 1987. It took a good 10 years before art historians knew how to handle or to consider, to look back at Warhol's work and determine how important was he, because when he died, nobody really knew what to do with him. Was he just a portrait society painter? Well, accepting all commissions. He painted about 1,000 commissioned portraits, nothing less. So was he a commercial artist, and was he recycling Hollywood imagery or products of the society of consumers in the Brillo boxes, the Campbell soup cans? So Warhol, as any artist would do, I mean, what's the role of an artist? It's certainly to catch something of the spirit of your times, so people in future generations can look at the artworks and immediately recognize, this is so 1960s, 70s, 80s, and so on. In the late 50s, illustrations was considered belonging to galleries and museums. What media wanted is photography. So basically, Warhol had to make a big career shift and adapt to the new world and start using photography and incorporate it into his creation. That's really, he was, I don't like saying this, but the victim of his times, but he made something out of it that is quite spectacular.